Happy Sunday afternoon, everyone, and welcome to East Hartford, Connecticut. And we're back at Bowlero Hall of Fame Silver Lanes here for the double elimination match play portion of this year's NEBA Masters. And what a test this tournament is. We have just gone through 7 games of qualifying, and we've cut to the top 16 bowlers. And just to give you a sense of what's going on with the lane patterns here, cut for the 16th spot was Aaron Major at minus 69. And high qualifier, again, for 7 games, Bill Webb plus 84. So very low scores here at Silver Lanes for the qualifying. And we are moving on now to the double elimination match play portion of our event. And the way it works is we've qualified 16 bowlers. They are now in their midst of the first round, and they will 8 of these bowlers will move on to the winner's bracket. 8 will go to the loser's bracket. And hello, Carl Buckley. How you doing? Good to see everybody out here already. Already getting some very nice viewership numbers. Greetings, everyone. Great to have you. Got a little late start here on the first round of the finals, but here we are. This is NEBA number 976, only 24 away from 1,000. And we are here on our feature pairs, same as yesterday, in the seniors 31 through 34. And there's a Brooklyn, which is a very common sight here, unfortunately, as we're looking at Michael Rock. He's up against Andrew Hall, and they're on 33 and 4. And once again, remember, double elimination, so no one is going to get eliminated this round. We will have 8 winners and 8 losers. And after this, we'll move into the various brackets. We have a bracket constructed by Becky in the back, and we have a link, which I will get you. I don't have it right now, but there is a link to follow the finals bracket challenge, which I will get you the exact link. And once again, Mr. Kipperman involved behind the scenes with his wonderful software work. And you can see how hard it is for everyone to hit the pocket. Let's review these patterns. Qualifying was 2.29 to 1, 40 feet, 29.6 mils. And the finals is 1.67 to 1. If that wasn't hard enough, the finals is 1.67 to 1, 40 feet, and 32.3 mils. So much tighter. And we are now on to the finals, and we'll see if the scores go up or down. But looking at the scores in the qualifying, even though it's 2.2, whatever to 1, I mean, they played essentially basically flat. I was talking to Chris Vialli, who, by the way, made the finals. He shot 142 his first game. He shot 209 his second game. He did not strike until the 7th frame of the second game, and yet he still made the finals. So pretty impressive grinding there by our NEBA president, Chris Vialli. And there's a shot by Rob Green. You saw that at 32. And look at that ball just hook like crazy on the front. No hold whatsoever. And by the way, if he missed a couple boards right, my guess is he's going to not hit the pocket on the right side either. So very, very difficult conditions here. And we'll see how the guys do as they grind their way through these finals. We did have, I was said, a re-oil. There's a trip 6 Brooklyn. I honestly, now I've seen more Brooklyns on this 33 and 4 match than I have pocket strikes. I think the guys are surprised at how much they're hooking given the amount of oil that's out there. 32.3 mils, 40 feet. But it seems like the back ends are really reacting hard. And you can see Rob Green, same story. That ball just hooks right through the center. Defending champ Tom Salamini, and he is in fact in the finals, just to the right, 29 and 30. And he drew Jay Johnson his first round. And we'll go through some of these other matches. We have Eric Smythe is down on 37 and 8. Brandon Sotomasto, a voice from the past, up from St. John's in the Queens area. Great to see Brandon back here. He is, and again, I'll see these pairings in a second here when I see the other bowlers. I just was scrambling to get online here. So Brian Bogosian is down bowling on 27 and 8. He's against Chris Vialli in this first round. There's Roy Vandebogart against Amanda Broge down on 25-6. And Roy Vandebogart just went by a 7-pin, which I saw. And way at the end is tie qualifier Bill Webb against low qualifier Aaron Major. So obviously it's 1 bowling 16 and so forth as we move up. So Robert Green is right in front of us bowling Matthew Brockett. That would be the second match. It would be Randall Dunbar against Chris Viali. And that match is where? That is down, I believe, to our right. But yes, that's on 35-6 right here. And there's Brockett getting one just a little bit to the right, and you saw it just fly. So I'm not sure I've actually seen a ball hit the pocket yet, to be honest. So let's keep watching and see how we do. Here's Randall Dunbar. He hits the pocket and scrambles him for a strike. He just had an open, and Randall Dunbar is against Brandon Sotomasto, who qualified 14th. So quite a test here at the NEBA Masters, and the winner will certainly have bragging rights as to how well they adapted to this very, very difficult pattern. Taylor Hearn, is our number 6 qualifier. He's up against Eric Smythe up on 37-8. So that should cover it. We'll go through it again. It's Bill Webb against Major, Rob Green Jr. against Matthew Brockett, Randall Dunbar against Brandon Sotomasto, Brian Bogosian against Viali, Tom Solimini, defending champion, against Jay Johnson, Tyler Hearn against Eric Smythe, Michael Rock Jr. right in front of us against Andrew Hall, and Amanda Broge against Roy Vanderbogert. That is your call for the first round here. Once again, double elimination, single game, double elimination. So these winners will move to a winner's bracket. The losers will go to a loser's bracket, and we will say goodbye to our first 4 bowlers after next game. So now here's Andrew Hall getting ready to move to a Purple Widow, which is a urethane ball with a little bit of a core to it. So I think he's going to do this just to try to control the lane, control the pocket. He gets that to the right and goes dead flush. Beautiful shot. And this is after Rock opens, so that's going to give Andrew Hall the lead there on 33-4. And let's check in on some of these other matches. We've got Brockett with a 16-pin deficit now against Rob Green. Rob Green has a double and no opens, which is a darn good score so far on this, as far as I can tell. Jay Johnson, the hottest bowler on the NEBA planet, is against Tom Solimini, and neither of them are having a particularly great time of it. Solimini has 90 up in the 6th if he spares, and Jay Johnson 89 in the 6th. So they're 1 pin apart and grinding their way through this game. So here's Andrew Hall for a rare triple. That's left. Oh, he gets it to hold, and he triples to take a very commanding 188 to 71. So 17-pin lead there for Andrew. This is after Rocket started with a triple, spare double, and then open. All of a sudden he finds himself 17 pins down. So here's Rob Green. You got to like Rob's game on this. Nice and straight. As soon as I say that, of course, it's a washout. Thank you very much. I want to congratulate Amanda Broge for winning our women's event yesterday. And she had a great showing there. Beat the number 1 qualifier in the finals. And Hope goes through the middle, and he gets it to carry. He turned around. He thought he left the 610, and guess what? That ball just carried. So there you go. So good for him. Again, we had our senior event yesterday. Here's Rob Green straight at the washout and makes it to stay clean. Beautiful shot there. And what a pattern. Brandon Sutter-Master, I haven't seen him in a long time. He bowled with Andrew at St. John's, and I wasn't even sure he was still bowling, but he comes in, bowls, makes the cut, and good for him. And he's actually down by about 15 to his opponent right now, who is Randall Dunbar. And a beautiful shot there by Hope to put himself back in the match. Rock taking advantage of that trip 610 to come back and double to put him now only down 7. And if Rock were to get this one, he'll force Andrew Hall to get the first one on the 10th to win. So quite a comeback here. What a seesaw match right off the bat here on 33 and 4. And once again, Rob Green, by virtue of the fact that he's clean with a double, enjoying a 12-pin lead over Burkett, who himself has not opened. He's made a split in the second, has only got one strike and has not doubled, but also has not opened. Here's Rock with a chance and gets it. Beautiful shot there by Rock. Now he's looking at 231 possible. Andrew Hall at a 228 pace, so Andrew Hall's going to need the first one to win this match. Look at these scores and looking down the board, and 220, 230 would really win every single game, basically, as we're looking down the different matches here. Actually, check that. We've got one match. Roy Vanderbogart looks like he's got a string down there with a commanding lead over Aaron Major, but let me have a look at that with the trusty binoculars. And there's one through the beak, and that's going to be 7. That's 228. That's still enough to make Hall get the first one. So here we go. He's going to need that. Let's look at Aaron Major and see what's going on with him. Let's see. Aaron looking at 190 pace. No, excuse me. Major is the one with the string of strikes, and he's looking at 230, except I think he just washed out. So let's see what happens in that match. His opponent is right now looking at 190. So Major in control, but he does open. So he goes 203. Here's the shot by Hall. He needs it to win the match with a double and a triple and no opens on this very difficult pattern. Gets it out and flushes it. What a beautiful shot there by Andrew Hall. What a match these guys had right off the bat. 228 to whatever is going to end up with Hall is going to go 240 something. So you got to believe that Rock is a little bit disappointed, thinking that he's got a chance to snare himself a win with a big game, but unfortunately it's not enough. There is no carryover. This is not match play. It's not bonus pins, any of that. It's double elimination match play. So, and that was a pretty key ball change there for Hall. Is going to shoot 240 right off the bat to win this first match. So we'll try to fill out the bracket here, and we'll have the bracket matchups as we start the next game. So looks like Aaron Major has locked up his match. Thank you, Chris Forey. How's Amanda doing down there? Looks like she's in control of her match. Amanda Broge. Now bracket does open, but it doesn't matter because Robert Green has his match in hand. I'm trying to fill out the bracket here as I talk to you. Not an easy task. Maybe I'll delegate that to my friend Chris and see if he wouldn't mind filling out the bracket for me. He says yes. What a guy! He's actually coaching, so he's not on the mic right now. But I'm hoping to get him to fill out the bracket for me, and then we'll have that updated as we move to the next round. Now I just saw Viali, who I think is enjoying a pretty good lead in his match, go 4-6, so that's going to put him in 60. Now I think Viali's in good shape against Bogosian. Thank you. Okay. And Chris Forey comes back and tells me they're going to actually print me a bracket, so that's useful, and we will use that to get things together. What I will do for you also is I will have this link for you. It is a program from Dave Kipperman called Challonge, CHALLONGE.com. It's the NEBA Masters. And I think I just went to challonge.com. He sent me the link, and here it is, double elimination. And here there is a vote that you can do, and here is the bracket. And the scores are actually also getting filled in real time. So let me make sure that we can get you to the correct place within challenge.com so that you can follow along on the bracket yourself. He's already got the Ender Hall Michael Rock match posted, and we will get all the rest of the matches posted up for you as we go. So great having you all with us. We're here on a rather warm August afternoon, and had a fun morning. Andrew's twin sister was in a triathlon down in, now there's an interesting leave. We have Jay Johnson just go through 2 through. Now, interesting, he's got to beat 158. He's got to beat 158. He's got 131 in the 8th with a double. He needs to get 7 out, Chris Forey tells me. And if he gets 7, that will give him 148, 155. No, 7 more. He needs 9. He can't have 7 total, because 7 total will give him 158. No, 148. 150. No, he needs, I think, 9 out to do this. He just went through the right hand 2 pins. He took out the 6-9, as happens when you have massive OB on the right. Now let's see what he's doing. He's going to take a spare ball. He's going to go right at it, and he's going to make the spare. That was a huge shot by Jay Johnson against defending champion Tom Solomini, who's sitting here staring at a double. He had 109 in the 7th, doubles in the 8th and 9th to what effectively shut out Solomini, and then Solomini says, hey, you just got 2. I have a chance. But unfortunately for Solomini, Johnson throws the spare ball right down the middle and makes the spare. So let that be a lesson. If you need that spare, go straight at it. So here we go. Just wrapping up this first round here, we are going to sign off, and we'll be right back with the next round very soon as we see our last score here, which I think we have from Brockett. Brockett has 1 more shot. Then we will sign off, and we will be right back with you. I think we need to finish this match here, and we will go from there. Brockett has to get 1 more shot, and then we'll sign off. We'll be right back, and we will outline the matches for you as we go along. So let's watch Brockett's last shot here. We'll sign off. We'll see you all back here in about 4 or 5 minutes. And Brockett's out for a washout. Okay, we'll see you back here in a few minutes, guys. Thanks.